You are listening to a summary of Take the Stairs, a book by Rory Vaden.
When storms blow in from the west, Colorado's cows move the opposite way to stay ahead of the bad weather. But slow cows can't outrun storms, and they end up stuck in the rain, wind, snow, and hail. In contrast, buffalo always run directly into approaching storms. As the storms blow in, the buffalo charge through them, quickly passing out of the bad weather. They keep moving no matter how bad the storm. The lesson, courtesy of motivational expert Rory Vaden, is that when life's storms arrive, don't run away. Move directly into the worst weather. Confront your problems head-on with faith in your ability to deal with them. Vaden's motivational manual offers a host of ideas. Some super, some a little silly, and introduces the 7 strategies of his Take the Stairs philosophy. He provides a step-by-step process you can use to free yourself of mediocrity and embrace self-discipline. To help readers take his uplifting counsel to heart, he includes action items at the end of each chapter. Vaden's heartening, insightful guidance will appeal to anyone who's new to self-help literature and those who are seeking greater composure, courage, and accomplishment.
The hidden cost of the easy way. Do you live in procrastination? That's the place where the inhabitants put off tough things until later. Usually meaning never. In procrastination, people always take the escalator, not the stairs. If you live there, you aren't alone. Some 95% of the world's people would opt for the escalator, seeking the easy way out. Everybody wants to succeed, to have good things and to live rewarding lives. Ironically, in the quest for the easiest path, people often make things harder for themselves. People generally make bad decisions about their own welfare. For instance, 66% of Americans are overweight. Nearly 1 in 3 are obese. Some 41% of American marriages fail. For those who marry again, 60% of second marriages end up on the rocks. More than 800,000 Americans have recently applied for non-business bankruptcies. Despite the well-publicized dangers of smoking, nearly 47 million Americans remain hooked on cigarettes. A lack of self-discipline is the main reason people take the wrong path. They assume they can achieve what they want without a struggle. They believe that they can get rich quick. They can lose weight fast. They seek a magic pill for every medical problem. The prevailing attitude often is that no one needs to work hard. Nothing requires sacrifice and instant success awaits. Mr. Mediocrity. The primary ethos behind today's escalator mentality is that you can always find a shortcut. People seem unable to accept that achieving any worthy goal comes at the end of an arduous process. An insidious little internal voice tells them to stay comfortable and take the easy way out. It says mediocrity is the best policy. That little voice belongs to Mr. Mediocrity, who was programmed from birth with one objective: to ruin your positive momentum. Many people pay attention to Mr. Mediocrity and his whining, complaining, and negativity. They plan their daily actions and activities based on his determination to make them live a life of average or a life of mediocrity. Successful people don't make this mistake. They use positive self-talk or positive affirmations to drown out Mr. Mediocrity. Positive self-talk means repeating to yourself again and again, "I can, I will, I'm going to." This builds positive feelings. The more positive you are, the more disciplined you can become. Take the stairs. Self-discipline is at the center of the Take the Stairs philosophy. Mr. Mediocrity's easy way out is a fantasy. Shortcuts are self-serving, short-term facades. An easy-out escalator mentality robs you of self-confidence. It saps your willpower, kills your spirit, and steals your accountability. It demotivates you to finish what you start. To begin taking the stairs, heed 4 basic truths. 1. Success isn't easy. 2. Success isn't ordinary. 3. Success means hard work. 4. Success requires doing what you don't want to do. Successful people. To achieve success, follow a simple, but not effortless, plan. Learn how successful people think, and think like them. Learn what successful people do, and act like them. Change how you think and act to achieve a winner's high level of achievement. Attaining your hopes and dreams is within your reach if you work hard. Stay disciplined. Make the necessary sacrifices. Take charge of your life and commit to success. Once you start your journey of self-discipline and self-discovery, don't stop. Don't give up. Keep climbing. Extend your limits. Turn your challenges into opportunities. Remember that life isn't easy. The hard way is always best. You will have to do some things you don't feel like doing. Cherish your challenges until you learn to fall in love with the daily grind. Success that's virtually guaranteed. With self-discipline, you can accomplish virtually anything. To build self-discipline, promise yourself that you will take a specific action that means attaining a goal, whatever it may be. Self-discipline requires making smart decisions and following the most disciplined choices. Making these decisions requires focus and an enlightened understanding of what you're up against. Direct your attention to the issues that matter and the circumstances you can control. Turn away from peripheral matters, like the texts, emails, songs on your phone and the shows on your TV. 7 strategies. The Take the Stairs philosophy rests on 7 strategies or principles that guide the lives of successful people. As you pursue them, don't take the escalator. Remember that the temptations that compelled you to take shortcuts in the past no longer can seduce you. The 7 strategies are: 1. Sacrifice, the paradox principle. How do you handle decision making? Do you make choices based on emotions or logic? For example, you are satisfying your emotions when you decide to sit in your easy chair with potato chips in your lap and watch TV because you think it's fun to zone out. Or perhaps you get up and go to the gym because you logically believe that exercise is good for your health. Successful people make decisions based on logic, not emotions. When you choose the easy path in the short term, things will turn out worse in the long term. When you choose the hard path in the short term, the long-term results will be better. To put this idea into practice, describe in writing what you want your life to be like in 5 years. 2. Commitment, the buy-in principle. A man at a urinal notices a semi-wet $5 bill in the bowl. He wonders if he should retrieve it. To motivate himself, he throws a $50 bill from his wallet into the urinal and then reaches down and gets both bills. While removing the $5 bill isn't worth getting dirty, retrieving $55 is. This logical, but flawed application embodies the buy-in principle. If you increase your investment in something, your commitment to it will also increase. Take time to write down your should-dos. Choose the ones important enough to transform into how will I do's. 3. Focus, the magnification principle. Focus your efforts. Put a piece of paper in the middle of the street at high noon on a sunny day. Nothing will happen. Place a magnifying glass at the right distance between the paper and the sun. If you are patient and do this properly, the paper will burst into flame. This demonstrates the magnification principle in action. Focus the light, and you create enough energy to start a fire. This same principle applies when you pressurize water and shoot it out a tiny nozzle. If you do it with sufficient pressure, your focused stream of water will cut heavy steel. If you focus yourself and your activities, you will become far more effective. Focus is power. Remember that Mr. Mediocrity is your deadly enemy. Develop 10 positive affirmations to motivate yourself when Mr. Mediocrity tries to pull you down. 4. Integrity, the creation principle. Words have power. They can have a tremendous impact on the people who hear them and on the people who use them. The words you choose can determine the life you live. But you must do as you say. The creation principle of integrity states, you think it, you speak it, you act it, it happens. Words put actions into motion. Your words form the bedrock of your self-discipline. Use words to make commitments to yourself, affirming the positive actions you will take to change your life. Create a vision board. A display of inspiring collected images. 5. Schedule, the harvest principle. Farmers work about 18 hours a day from 4:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. during harvest time. If they don't work long hours, they can't get their crops in on time. A successful harvest requires a rigorous combination of planning and scheduling. That's the farmer's law of the harvest, and it demonstrates how appropriate timing and regimented routine amplify targeted hard work. Develop a perfect schedule for yourself. One for right now and one for 5 years from now. 6. Faith, the perspective principle. Your daily troubles may seem monumental, but measured against the total balance of your life, your problems become insignificant. You need to regard your problems that way at the moment you face them. The good news is that you can. Simply change your perspective. Stop measuring your challenges against the shortness of today, and have faith in the future. You can achieve satisfaction if you maintain the proper perspective. Action item: approach someone facing a major problem. Let this person vent to you about his or her problem. Listen respectfully. Be sensitive. Try to help him or her develop a broader perspective. 7. Action, the pendulum principle. Being a successful person requires that you take action. When you release a pendulum, it can't swing to a point higher than where you let it go. That is a basic principle of physics. Here's another immutable principle: no matter what you say or what you profess to believe, your actions are what counts. And people judge you by what you do. This is the law of action. How you spend your time and where you invest your money demonstrate what matters to you. Are you investing in both as you should? If not, reorder your life so what you do lines up with what you should do and the results you want. List 5 actions, big or small, that will move you along your path to fulfilling your life's dreams. Self-discipline. Self-discipline means having the capacity to make the right decisions on the big things in life and on the many small things as well. Success requires self-discipline more than anything else. No matter what you do or what you want to achieve, self-discipline is the one guarantor of success. This works for Olympic competitors and other great athletes. For success, skills don't count, but determination does and always has. Many people claim they can't achieve their goals because they don't have time. The purported answer is better time management. But what matters isn't time management, it's self-management. Perhaps mustering the self-discipline to achieve success has never been a factor in your life. Possibly you didn't know about this concept or never thought about it. Or maybe you just don't live a disciplined life. That's in the past. With the self-discipline that you're going to begin to apply today, you will start to make the right choices. The ones that lead to your dreams and wild, extravagant success. Instant, free and easy. Get off the escalator, the lazy machine that falsely promises instant, free and easy. Accept that any goal worth achieving demands a change of habits, a change of attitudes, and an acceptance of the inevitability of sustained, difficult effort. Your changes will inspire the people around you. That's the right goal to have after you achieve the world you want. Help others win the same sort of success you're achieving. Invisible finish lines. Think about the primary insight you've developed and share it with someone else to start your accountability journey. Stop chasing invisible finish lines, like, after I get that promotion, or when I retire. Every day, focus on your journey, not your destination. And do the things you know you should do. The only guaranteed path to success comes down to one simple word: discipline.